This is Channel 5 News at 5.
Coming up, the decision made today that will impact how much we pay to borrow money. Plus, protecting against future floods, the new project for a Palmview neighborhood, and what Harlingen is doing to protect their city. But first at 5, a local school district employee under review for comments they reportedly made about the death of Charlie Kirk. Thank you for joining us at 5. I'm Christine Galvan. We have heard about this happening all over the country, but this is the first for the Valley. The employee in question works for Rio Grande City Grulla ISD. The district confirmed the review with this statement on social media. They say they are following TEA guidelines. We reached out to the TEA. They told us they have received 281 complaints about public school employees here in Texas. All complaints are under review. The TEA does say any firings that have been made were done so by local districts. They also sent us the letter the agency sent superintendents. It says district leaders should report any inappropriate content. It also says the post could violate the educator's code of ethics. Kirk was shot dead last Wednesday while he was speaking to college students in Utah. They went back to class for the first time since the shooting today. The changes that may be ahead for that university later in this newscast. New information in the shooting outside the Brownsville Police Department. Today, the police chief told us the woman who was targeted was there to file domestic violence charges against her husband. Investigators say her husband, Ernesto Martinez Tagal, killed himself after he shot at his wife. She was not injured. Police say the husband was waiting for the wife in the parking lot in a car she did not recognize. The shooting was caught on camera. Our Stephanie Rosales obtained the surveillance video today, a live report coming up at 6. Day 3 of testimony in the Carlos Contreras murder trial has ended for the day. Karen Lucero has been in the courtroom all week. She is live in Edinburgh at the courthouse. Karen, what happened today?
Christine, around 7 people took the stand today, including sheriff investigators, special agents, forensic pathologists, and the brother of the victim, Isaiah Castillo. The jury was shown video of Castillo and Contreras together outside Donna High School. A forensic pathologist also testified. They told the jury Castillo was shot 7 times with wounds to his head, chest, and arm areas. A pathologist said the shot to the head and chest could have been what caused Castillo's death. Questions over whether evidence was tainted was also brought up today. That testimony coming up at 6. Live in Edinburgh, Karen Lucero, Channel 5 News.
This woman is out on bond but facing a voter fraud charge in Starr County. The Attorney General's office announced Modesta Vela's arrest today. Authorities say she filled out someone else's mail-in ballot for a 2022 election and mailed it knowing the selection did not reflect the other person's intent. And now to a live look at the Wednesday afternoon sky here in Weslaco. We did get some rain here at the station earlier today. Meteorologist Brianna Medina is in today for Tim. Brianna, are we expecting any more rain?
Well, for these next couple of days, yes, but for the rest of this afternoon and evening, we're pretty much done with the rain and the storms. But this is what we're looking like for right now. Our radar is still a little active compared to earlier today, but most of the rain has already cleared up and we're just dealing with small pockets of heavy downpours, which is indicated with the red coloring in different parts of the Rio Grande Valley on our radar. And like I said, this is pretty much the last of the rain. Even though we've had rain chances the last couple of days, they haven't really been that impressive. We've seen traces here and there, but most of us haven't received an inch within the last 24 hours, but we still have rain chances sticking around, but not for this evening. We're going to end up being a little bit dry, and then tomorrow we'll have another chance of seeing rain, and these next couple days about a 30 to a 40% coverage. We'll take a closer look and track it all out in just a few minutes. Christine?
We do have a lot of drainage projects underway here in the Valley. We learned of a new one in the works for Palmview today. This will be for an area near Leo Elementary School. They plan to add new roadside ditches and drainage tunnels to help with water flow.
The fear here is if something major were to happen here, you know, can we sustain it? Can it be sustained? You know, Tierra Linda has been fortunate that it hasn't, you know, experienced severe impacts, severe flooding, severe damages as other areas have. But these improvements are going to help tremendously in the event that something does happen in the future.
That project is expected to cost $2.5 million. The state will pick up most of the cost. Construction is expected late next year. Harlingen is doubling the size of its drainage crew. City leaders earmarked about $2 million out of the new budget to add 4 more people and equipment. The city already has a team working on widening a ditch off of Sunshine Strip.
Right now we have one crew that's working on this particular project. So once we get the second crew, then we'll be able to work on a different project at the same time.
We'll take a closer look at some of their planned projects coming up at 6.
Now, First Warn 5 traffic.
Hey Valley, happy Wednesday. So here's a closer look at your evening or afternoon commute, I should say. So we have green conditions across the board. Nothing really that could affect your commute. However, just minor slowdowns here and there. But most of the slowdowns are happening in different parts. So the first slowdown is going to be on Interstate 69 C, but then the one that we're really keeping a close eye on right now is going to be right here on Interstate 69 East, going north of FM 802. We are seeing some congestion right here. There is a fire truck and traffic is running about 20 to 25 miles per hour. So if you are planning on heading out in that direction, make sure that you are giving yourself some extra time before heading out the door, or just wait a couple minutes because this could be clearing up within the next hour or so. But other parts are seeing just green across the board, especially within our drive times on Interstate 2 going westbound. So from Wesco to McAllen, about a 14-minute commute, Harlingen to McAllen 29, and from Brownsville to McAllen about 55. But if you see anything out there like any other slowdowns or accidents, go ahead and give us a call at 956-968-5555.
It's now cheaper to borrow money. The Federal Reserve cut interest rates by a 1/4 percentage point today. It is their first cut since December, and more cuts are likely this year. Here's Rena Roy.
After a 2-day meeting behind closed doors, the Federal Reserve deciding to cut interest rates by a 1/4 point. This is the first cut since last year.
Growth of economic activity has moderated. The moderation in growth largely reflects a slowdown in consumer spending.
The decision comes amid a stalled job market.
By making it cheaper to borrow money, the Fed hopes to boost hiring by businesses and spending by consumers.
There was one objection to the decision coming from Stephen Myron, who was nominated by President Trump and confirmed by the Senate yesterday. Myron in favor of an even bigger rate cut. It's something President Trump had been pressuring the Fed to do for months.
Yeah, we need a very serious cut. We need a little help from the Fed. We have a man named Jerome Too Late Powell. You probably heard of him. He's too late. He's way too late.
In anticipation of this cut, mortgage rates last week dropped to their lowest level in 3 years, with a 30-year fixed rate declining to 6.13%. Homeowners quick to respond with applications to refinance a home loan jumping 58% last week compared with the previous week, according to the Mortgage Bankers Association. A rate cut could also mean lower costs for car loans and credit cards.
Right now, the average credit card interest rate is still near a record 20%. So at that level, if you carry a $5,000 balance, you only make minimum payments, you will be in debt for 16 years and pay a whopping $6,900 in interest.
Fed Governor Lisa Cook did vote today, despite President Trump trying to fire her for cause. Cook was accused of mortgage fraud. She denies the accusations. A federal judge ruled her removal illegal and reinstated her. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
Still to come, many of them witnessed a murder. Today, they returned to class. The latest on the Charlie Kirk assassination aftermath. And children get more vaccines today than their parents did. The fight over recommendations and what is in store tomorrow.
You're watching the Valley's News Channel with Christine Galvan and First Warn 5 Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith. This is Channel 5 News at 5. The traffic report is supported by J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys.
Where does confidence come from? It's not from within. It must be pursued. Confidence is not a mindset. It's an achievement. In the GMC Sierra HD AT4X. Get 5.9% APR on 2025 GMC Sierra heavy-duty models. That's over $4,000 in average finance savings.
Gentlemen, anything while you wait? Play for the Michelob Ultra?
Introducing Bert Ogden VinFast, now open in Harlingen. Drive the all-electric VF9 for $449 per month with zero due-it signing and 2 industry-leading warranties. Bert Ogden VinFast. Drive into tomorrow today.
I'm Dr. Gomez. At Gomez Cardiovascular Clinic, we specialize in cutting-edge solutions that not only protect your heart, but your mind as well. We are leaders in transcarotid artery revascularization. This procedure, also known as TCAR, is less invasive, more patient-friendly, and offers phenomenal outcomes for reduced risk of stroke and results in a faster healing time. We are Gomez Cardiovascular Clinic. Advanced innovation for the mind and heart.
There's no one key to game day victory. You need strength, power, agility, and a team. Kick off the season with big savings during the Toyota Trucks Game Day sales event. Toyota Tundra, built in Texas, driven everywhere.
Right now, qualified lessees can lease a rugged new 2025 Tundra SR5 for $469 a month for 36 months. Offer ends September 30th.
Toyota, let's go places.
Shop the only Toyota dealer in the Valley with 4 consecutive President's Awards and drive a new RAV4 for just $143 a month at Bert Ogden Toyota in Harlingen, official sponsor of UTRGV football.
Today marks 1 week since the Charlie Kirk assassination. Students returned to classes at Utah Valley today for the first time since the shooting. The university courtyard where Kirk was speaking remains barricaded. The university's president said today he is reviewing the security measures in place last week. Also today, a suspicious bag was found outside Turning Point USA headquarters in Arizona. Turned out to be nothing, but aerial video shows police out there with the roads blocked off. And finally, the vice president was in Michigan today and had this to say.
That whether you're a Democrat or a Republican, this basic idea of young people gathering to discuss and debate, that is the thing that we cannot let pass away just because the leader of Turning Points USA was gunned down by an assassin. Let's talk to one another and not try to shoot each other down for disagreeing.
The vice president and President Trump are expected to speak at a memorial service for Kirk this Sunday in Arizona.
I was fired for holding the line on scientific integrity, but that line does not disappear with me.
That is the now former CDC director. She testified today before a Senate committee. It was the first we are hearing from her since she was fired after 29 days on the job. She told lawmakers Health Secretary Bobby Kennedy Jr. wanted her to approve changes to vaccine recommendations for children without scientific evidence.
I responded that I could not pre-approve recommendations without reviewing the evidence.
I told her that she had to resign because I asked her, are you a trustworthy person? And she said no.
That is what Kennedy told the same committee earlier this month. Critics have questioned why children today receive more vaccines than in generations past. A panel is set to vote on recommendations tomorrow. We will keep you posted. Coming up, the Brownsville Diocese turns 60. The celebration starting soon in San Juan.
And coming up during your First Warm 5-4 weather forecast, we'll track out the rest of the rain, see what you can expect for the rest of the work week, and get an update on the tropics because they're a little bit more active. All that and more come up in about 2 minutes.
There's something about Texas and Chevy. The Colorado, the Silverado 1500, the Silverado HD, and the Silverado EV. A Chevy lineup designed to tackle what Texans take on every day.
Well-qualified buyers can get 2.9% financing for 72 months on all Silverado 1500 models, or get $5,350 total value on this Silverado.
Let's go Pets! Louis, what's going on here?
Rosemary, we're getting ready for football season.
Well, we don't need cheerleaders to do that.
No, I guess you're right.
Everyone knows that Colleen Hess is the only way to keep cool. We know another way!
And remember, you can always trust the Texan paint.
Come in now and lease a new Kia Sportage for just $349 a month. Plus, get the Kia 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
We shop the competition so you don't have to.
At the official sponsors of UTRGV football, Bert Ogden Kia in Mission.
I went in at 6 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 in the afternoon. I had a new smile, a new set of teeth, a new chance on life.
Give us a call to schedule your same-day transformation and let us help you get your smile back to square one.
More savings are rushing into Fiesta Nissan in Edinburgh. Drive a new Nissan Sentra for $269 a month for 36 months. Fiesta Nissan in Edinburgh, official sponsor of UTRGV football.
Dale gas.
At FCB, we're rooted in the Valley.
From Brownsville
to South Padre Island,
from Harlingen to McAllen,
from San Benito
to Los Fresnos and Raymondville.
We're large enough to make a difference and local enough to make you feel at home.
Make FCB your bank.
Join the latest wave of intelligence, the all-new 2026 GLC 300 SUV, an advancement in sentience. Experience one now for $629 per month, only at Mercedes-Benz of Harlingen.
When these lights go out, ours are still on. Start a new tradition with one of our $750 or $950 game day bundles.
Drive into fall event at Burns Motors. Get 0% for 72 months on a new 2025 Ram 1500. Bigger, better Burns, Mission and McAllen.
First Warn 5 weather is supported by DHR Health.
Weather on the way, but first, in about an hour, the Brownsville Diocese will celebrate its 60th anniversary with a special Mass at the San Juan Basilica. Mass starts at 6:30. There will also be free food and live music. And we are now 3 days away from Vaqueros game day. The team is playing Saturday in Edinburgh against Texas Wesleyan. Our pregame coverage starts at 10 a.m. We're going to broadcast live from Vaquero Village on the Edinburgh campus. Come out and show your support. And if you can't join us in person, you can watch the show from home. Vaqueros game day airs Saturday at 10 a.m. when there's a home game.
Now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Brianna Medina.
Hey Valley, happy Wednesday. So we had warm conditions, a few stray showers, and some thunderstorms for this afternoon and early evening, but we're pretty much mostly dry across the Rio Grande Valley, and that's going to be the trend as we head into the overnight hours, and those temperatures will only drop into the mid-70s. Of course, except for a few spots just along the coast, such as South Padre Island, they'll only drop to 82 degrees. Now, rain chances will continue for these next couple days, so here's a look at your bus stop forecast now. Conditions are going to be pretty pleasant in the morning just because we could have some rain for the early start, but just expect some spotty showers. More activity will occur once we hit the afternoon and early evening, so make sure that you are packing the rain gear. Keep it handy for these next couple days because look at this, about a 30 to even a 40% coverage is expected, so you can see hit or miss showers, hit or miss storms. It's not going to be a complete widespread event, but we could have intermittent rain and storms for these next couple of days, so you don't want to get caught in a shower or a storm. So like I said, I just recommend giving yourself some extra time before heading out the door, keeping a close eye on radar, and keeping the rain gear handy. But for these next couple of days, according to the Weather Prediction Center's outlook, the rainfall totals don't really look that impressive for a whole week. The better chances, or the better coverage I should say, is going to be within the lower valley. They could see 2, maybe close to 3 inches of rainfall totals for the next couple of days. This is for the next 7 days. It's not for just one day or the 2 days, but some of the storms could produce pockets of heavy downpours. So just be careful in areas that are low lining or areas that are prone to flooding. You know where you work, you know where you live, so just be very mindful with certain areas. But let's go ahead and track it all out for these next couple of days. So again, we had some showers, we had some storms for this afternoon, and as we head toward the overnight hours, we could still see some lingering activity, but the better chances will be throughout the day just because of several reasons. We have multiple mid-level disturbances that are passing through the region that's going to help trigger a lot of this activity, as well as daytime heating. So the hottest time of day is going to help trigger a lot of the activity. So this is what it's looking like for tomorrow afternoon. Again, some spotty showers, some spotty storms, but just general thunderstorms are expected. But some could, like I said, produce pockets of heavy downpours, some lightning, some thunder, maybe gusty winds. And then here it is tomorrow at 2, 3, and then slightly drier conditions for the evening and within the overnight hours as well. And then we kind of do it all over again for Friday. Now remember, a 30 to a 40% coverage is expected, and the better chances will be during the hottest time of day. But let's switch gears briefly. Let's turn our attention to the tropics, because like I said a couple minutes ago, they have been a little bit more active. So we now have Tropical Storm Gabrielle out here in the Atlantic. Now it's going to continue to move further west and north, but there's other areas that we are keeping a close eye on as well. And it's two different areas that are kind of overlapping each other, and they're two tropical waves that have a low 10 to 20% chance of further development for the next couple of days. But no impact to the Rio Grande Valley with these three things. The main story for us is just going to be those temperatures near average and rain chances for these next couple days.
Still ahead, the little things we can all do right now to promote healthy aging. And heart disease is prevalent in the valley, but breaking a sweat could be a real lifesaver.
Hi guys, Dina Herrera Garza here. Do you have Facebook? We do. Catch the top stories, daily weather updates, plus live interviews as they're happening, and much more right in the palm of your hand. Follow Channel 5 News on Facebook.
Design you feel in every detail. Technology as innovative as it is effortless. These are luxuries you don't have to wait for. This is Buick now. Buick, exceptional by design.
Get 0.9% APR and no monthly payments until next year on these 2025 Buick models. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get up to $3,000 allowance on Encore GX.
At Texas National Bank, we know what running a local business means.
Good morning, everybody.
And the countless moments no one ever sees. From the early mornings to the long hours and every moment in between, we are there with you.
Drive into Fall event is on at Bert Ogden CDJR in Harlingen. Get $10,000 off a brand new Jeep Gladiator. Bert Ogden CDJR in Harlingen, official sponsor of UTRGV football.
If you've been hit by a drunk driver, your primary concern should be reclaiming your health. Call me and let me represent you and secure the maximum compensation that you deserve.
Call the Law Giant today at $9 million.
J.D. Power has ranked Nissan #1 in new vehicle quality among mainstream brands. And to celebrate, you can now get in one of these award-winning SUVs with 0% APR for 60 months. The all-new turbocharged Nissan Murano, the rugged Nissan Pathfinder, and the best-selling Nissan Rogue. Visit Nissan today and drive away in an award-winning SUV. Now get 0% APR for 60 months on select popular models, or get $3,500 customer cash on Frontier.
Bert Ogden McAllen Nissan, your one-stop shop for new Nissans. Drive a new 2025 Kicks now, just $259 a month.
Here at Bert Ogden Nissan, we shop the competition for you so you don't have to.
Official sponsor of UTRGV football.
In health news today, reminders on how the choices we make now can impact how we live when we're older. We've heard it before, but reminders are always good. Eat a balanced diet, stay active, get enough sleep, and take care of our emotional well-being. For exercise, the CDC recommends 150 minutes of moderate cardio per week and 2 days of strength training. Also, be social, make an effort to connect with other people. Keep our homes tidy and clear of clutter that can cause falls and other injuries, and get those routine medical checkups. Going back to exercising, a new study in the British Journal of Sports Medicine says regular exercise can cut our risk of heart disease-related death by up to 40%. Working up a sweat reduces inflammation and keeps our blood vessels healthy. Up next, we're checking in with the Pump Patrol team for a look at gas prices around the valley.
These were my great-grandpappy's glasses, and now they're yours, son.
Why can't I just get my own?
2 pairs of glasses and a free eye exam for $79, all same day.
Yeah, I want my own.
Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
We're challenging the standard of what comes standard. With the next generation GMC Terrain Elevation. What we choose to challenge, we challenge completely. Get this low mileage lease on this 2026 Terrain Elevation for around $279 per month. We are professional grade.
At AC Villarreal Family Dental, we understand the importance of a smile that you feel confident in. Our team is committed to ensuring that you have the best experience on your journey for a healthy smile.
Are you Dr. B?
Take advantage of big savings now and drive a new Equinox for $299 per month during Truck Month.
We shop the competition so you don't have to here at Bird Ogden Chevrolet in Mission.
Official sponsor of UTRGV football.
Gas.
After a crash, but especially after an 18-wheeler crash, people are getting taken advantage of.
We are helping people take their power back. That's the intention behind it.
So dial 77
so take your power back.
With T you get a no-fee guarantee, where you will win or you don't pay a fee. So dial the 7. You heard it from T. Be a hero for all your family. Put your hands up, fist in the air.
Don't struggle with water bottles anymore. Get a Culligan reverse osmosis water system for about $1 a day and enjoy the convenience of crystal clear reverse osmosis water right from the tap.
We maintain it free.
So what are you waiting for?
Call Culligan today.
Texas Tops is your go-to destination for all things overlanding. We offer a wide range of top-quality overlanding gear and accessories. Experience the freedom of the open road.
Don't get caught trick naked.
Let our team build your dream.
We're busy. I get it. So Stanton Optical works with your schedule. Buy online, pick up in store same day, and get a free fitting. I mean, look at my to-do list. Same day eye exam, same day glasses. 2 pairs plus eye exam for only $79.
Time now to check in with the Pump Patrol team for a look at fuel prices around the valley.
Hey guys, photojournalist Victor de la Cruz out here in Weslaco off of Airport and Frontage Road, where you can find gas for $2.92.
Hey 956ers, photojournalist Elijah Noriega. We're here in Alamo. This is on Tower Road and the highway at the Stripes. Where? Gallon of gas? $2.97.
Hello everybody, this is photojournalist Catherine Rodriguez. I am here in Brownsville at Stripes on the corner of Central Boulevard and Wild Rose Lane, where gas is $2.97.
Today's best price, $2.92 in Weslaco. If you see a better deal, email us at news@krgv.com.
And before we go, here's a last look at your First Warn 5 7-day forecast. Now, not much has changed these last couple days, or will change as we head toward the weekend. Still expect those temperatures to be near average, which is the low 90s, and that's all thanks to the cloud cover and the rain that we are going to see these next couple of days. About a 30 to a 40% coverage. So if you don't get rain today, just wait the next day or the day after that or day after that, because chances are looking pretty great for these next several days. And then those overnight temperatures will only drop into the 70s. So again, if you get rained on, consider yourself lucky, because that's going to help make things feel a little bit better as opposed to areas that are just going to be dry.
We need the rain, but we do have high school football tomorrow,
yes,
Friday, and then we have university football on Saturday. So
I know. I'll try my best to ward off the the storms and showers.
We will keep you all posted. That is going to do it for us at 5. More local headlines coming up in just 30 minutes.
The Beach Camera is sponsored by the South Padre Island Convention and Visitors Bureau. Closed captioning brought to you by Channel 5 and Clark Chevrolet McAllen.
Get the Junior Burger Combo at Star